Yo, so I am back with the top loadouts to use right now in Rebirth Island. I'm going to get straight into this. We are so close to 80,000 subscribers, by the way. Whenever we hit it, I'm not sure if we would have hit it already by the time this video is up. But whenever we do hit it, I'm doing a 5,000 code point giveaway. So if you want to enter, just subscribe and comment below saying that you want to enter. And it's that simple. At the time of making this video, we're 650 subscribers away, which is insane. We're on the road to that 100k. Let's get it. Alright, so the first weapon in the video is going to be the STG44. This thing has had a double buff. It got a buff in the Season 3 update and it got a buff in the new update a couple of days ago. This thing is proper just jacked out of its mind. So the attachments you want to use are the MX silencer for the accuracy and the range. Then we're going to be going for the 760mm barrel. This is going to increase the accuracy and the range again. Me, I would recommend the 2.5 times or the 3 to 6 times, but like I said, you can use any other sight you like. We have the VDD27 precision stock. This is going to increase the ADS and the horizontal recoil control. Then we have sleight of hand, increasing the reload quickness with fully loaded for the maximum starting ammo. Then we have the polymer grip for the increased flinch resistance and recoil control, etc. This is just going to make the weapon a lot more accurate, and flinch resistance is a really helpful thing because whenever you're in a gunfight, you're going to be more accurate if the enemy is shooting back. Then we have the 50-round magazine for the fire rate, the accuracy, the ADS, and the movement speed. This thing does a lot for this weapon, so definitely stick it on, or you could use this one. It's up to you. This one is going to do more damage, but it's going to be less accurate. This one has more damage and range, but less accuracy. And then this one has more accuracy, less range, and less damage. So it depends what you really want. Lengthened ammo type, and then the hand stop underbarrel for the increased accuracy. Absolute laser beam. Let's get into the next loadout. The next weapon in this video is going to be the Welgun. This thing got another buff in the most recent update as well. So this thing at the moment is really good. This thing feels like you have dead silence without dead silence. It is ridiculously quick. So you want to use recoil booster for the increased fire rate, and then you want to use the short barrel, which is going to be the thing that is going to make you have a really good mobility. Before the update, everyone was using the shrouded barrel, but that decreased the mobility by a lot, as you can see on the cons there. But this one doesn't have any mobility cons, so it's really good. It increases the fire rate as well, and it's going to make you really quick. For the optic, once again, it is personal preference, but my favorite are these ones. Then we have the removed stock for the increased movement speed, sprint to fire speed, ADS time, making this nice and quick. Then acrobatic and quick, increasing the mobility and the movement speed. Fabric grip for the mobility, hand stop for the accuracy. Gorenko magazine is also going to increase the movement speed, and it's going to make the weapon more accurate and increase the fire rate. Then we have lengthen. So a lot of the attachments on this weapon have really high mobility, and the mobility and fire rate, as you can see in the bottom left there, the statistics are really high on this weapon for those two, and this weapon is ridiculous at the moment, so make sure to give it a go. The next weapon in the video is the MP40. Of course, I had to include this in this video. This thing is broken. It is OP. Everyone uses it. Everyone on their dog uses this. So the first attachment is going to be the recoil booster, increasing the fire rate, and then we're going to be using the short barrel, which is the best barrel right now. This increases the damage range, the bullet velocity, and the limb damage. If you wanted to, you could use this one as well. These two at the bottom are definitely the best. This one is going to give you really good mobility, and this one is going to give you more damage, so it depends what you want. I would personally go for the short barrel, just because that extra damage is definitely going to come in handy, because this weapon is already pretty fast anyway, so you don't really need the extra mobility that this attachment gives you. But next up, we're going to be using this optic. Personal preference once again, but this is my favorite. Folding stock for the increased mobility, with Perfectionist and Quick as the perks. Perfectionist is going to increase the recoil control, and Quick is going to increase the sprint speed. Stipple grip tape for the accuracy, Mark skeletal underbarrel for the ADS speed. 45 Gorenko magazine and hollow point. The Gorenko magazine is really important on this weapon because it's going to increase the recoil control, the movement speed, the ADS, and the fire rate, making this thing absolutely rapid. This is the full loadout. Without further ado, let's get straight onto the next one. Okay, surprise, the Owen gun is in this video. Of course it is. This is the best SMG in the game, to be honest with you. One of the fastest time to kills out of every single SMG right now. And this thing is literally crazy good. So stick it on your class and do yourself a favor if you want to get some more dubs. Recoil booster for the increased fire rate, and the barrel also increases the fire rate, and it's also going to increase the hip fire accuracy as well. Next up we have the hand stock barrel, the 72 round magazine, stipple grip tape, and brace. You need these 4 attachments on, okay? You need brace, you need stippled, you need 72, and you need the hand stop. This is going to increase the recoil control by an absolute ton, and it's going to make it a lot easier to use because this weapon does have a lot of recoil because it's very powerful. So stick on these attachments and it'll be a lot more accurate. Model 47 optic. Now usually I'd say personal preference, but for this specific weapon I would definitely go for this one. It's the cleanest for this specific weapon. Remove stock for the mobility, and then the lengthened ammo type, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. Let's get on to the next weapon. OTS is next in the video because I love this weapon. Now this thing has an incredible time to kill, incredible movement, incredible accuracy, and it's all round one of the most balanced SMGs in the game. Now I say balanced not because it's balanced compared to the other ones, because it's pretty powerful compared to every other SMG, but I mean balanced as in everything about this weapon is good. Usually if you have a good time to kill weapon, the recoil is quite high, or if you have a good mobility weapon, maybe the accuracy isn't that good, but the accuracy, the mobility, the time to kill, the ADS, everything about this weapon is good. So we have the Grew Suppressor, which is going to increase the accuracy and the range. Then we're going to be going for the Task Force Barrel, which is also going to increase the range and strafe speed. Strafe speed is really important on this weapon, and it's really helpful because it's basically going to allow you to move left and right a lot quicker whilst aiming down sight in a gunfight, and it's going to throw your enemy's shot off a little bit because they're not going to be used to you moving so quickly. Then we're going to be going for the skeletal stock for the increased mobility, serpent wrap for the ADS, and the 40 fast magazine. This is the full loadout, nice and simple. There's only 5 attachments. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so in the most recent update, the Cooper Carbine got a pretty heavy buff, and this thing is an absolute beamer right now. It's incredibly accurate. Let's get into the loadout. You want to use the MX silencer for the increased recoil control and damage range. Then we're going to be going for the Cooper Custom barrel, increasing the accuracy and the range again, and it also increases the fire rate as well. 2.5 times optic is my favorite for this weapon, but you can use any other one you like. And then we're going to be going for the 45W stock. I don't know why that one was selected. It should be this one. This is just going to make it a lot more accurate. Then we have hand stock for the recoil control as well. 60 round drums is also going to increase the recoil control and accuracy, the fire rate, and the ADS, which is quite a good magazine. Lengthen for the bullet velocity to hit those shots at longer ranges easier. Polymer grip for the accuracy, tight grip for the accuracy, and fully loaded. That is the full loadout. Let's get into the next one. Alright, so another weapon that got a massive buff was the AS44, and this is really, really good as a sniper support weapon at the moment, so definitely give it a go. We're going to be using the MX silencer for the accuracy and range. Then this is the barrel that got a buff, and it gives it really, really nice accuracy and recoil control compared to it before the nerf. So make sure to use this because after the buff, it's really, really good. Then we're going to be using the 2.5 times optic, any optic of your choice basically. ZAC 12A stock for the ADS and the aim down sight speed. Hand stock for the accuracy, 60 round magazine, lengthened polymer grip for the accuracy, sleight of hand, and fully loaded. That is the full loadout. I don't want to talk about it too much, but trust me guys, this is really accurate after the most recent update. It's really, really good. One of the fastest time to kills out of the assault rifles as well, so give it a go. The final weapon in the video is going to be the Vargo 52. Once again, it did get a nerf in the most recent update, but that being said, it's still one of the most dominant assault rifles in the game. The Grew Suppressor, the Task Force, the Spetness, 60 round magazine, and the Axle 3 times. On this weapon, you can get away with using the 60 round because it doesn't make the ADS too bad, but if you do want a little bit of a faster ADS, you could use the 45, but I'd recommend using the 60 on this one because the ADS is still pretty decent. That is the full loadout. You know, it's pretty much the exact same for every single Cold War assault rifle. That is it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.